Hello and welcome, world of the interwebs. I'm the one, the only Millitello. I'm joined almost as always by good old Doofin of the Schmertzes and Paige of the Utonians. How you guys doing today?
Not bad. Doing all right.
You know, we could probably clip together a montage of Doof's everyone when I ask and he does respond, like, not bad. For every single one of them.
It's always the same thing. Yep. That's what you get here is Doof's consistency. Not bad, not great, just Doof.
I'm living, not dying.
And we'd like to welcome you guys to the good old professionally amateur show. You guys thought I was done? Hell no. I can't fucking be killed. Only on Twitch I can be killed. YouTube's? Hell no. Podcast networks? Hell no. Somebody's got to chase down Joe Rogan's cunt hair and catch up to him. And I'm that man.
Just dangling on by a thread. Well,
you bet your sweet ass. You bet your sweet ass. Oh, guys, you guys can't tell because we're not doing video because there's no internet. I'm using hotspot on my phone. But I moved into the new place here. It's nice. This is my man cave. I have a man cave. It's not just a bedroom.
He calls it a man cave. The FBI has designated it a rape dungeon.
No,
yeah, it's looking pretty prisony.
People would be so happy. You know what? Here, I know you guys can't see at home, but I'm going to show everybody here. Okay, so there's the TV mounted to the wall.
That is correct.
Yeah, and it's tilted down. I can adjust it. So here's one of the surround sound speakers hooked up.
Ooh.
There's you guys, all that. There's a bunch of the guitars. There's a computer right between my legs there in the safe space.
That's not a safe space. That is a dangerous spot to be.
There's the setup there for the surround sound. There's our chart for the album my band's recording. Got the Mac over there. I think that's a chord.
That's right.
We got the couch. I pulled it out to the side since we're not jamming during the weekdays. There's the drum set. Got some amps, pedals. There's a half stack amp behind that. Good old Ron Swanson on the walls. Guitars and other stuff. I haven't unpacked everything quite yet, but
I like how it's very muted, like plain colors, almost like you're in a psychiatric ward. Like it's bare white walls, very soft.
I'm telling you, we're gonna put some posters up. Like, you know how the Ron Swanson ones in the frame?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna save up some money, and I got some like big good posters of I got Billy Joe, Dave Grohl, and there's another one I wanted to get. I think it was Sinister Gates. But I'm gonna put those up, and then all the guitars. Because I'm giving this to my sister's boyfriend, the rack there that holds the guitars. Because I'm like, yeah, sure, you can have it. And then I took it with me because I don't have all my hooks yet. I thought I knew where they were all at, but I don't. So there's going to be guitars hanging. There's going to be posters. I want to get an area rug too, but it's just a waiting game.
You just got to build up to it. You just got to work up to it. Nobody pays and furnishes an entire house/rape dungeon all in one day.
Watch the next one. Next time, you guys are gonna see like handcuffs in the back, and you're gonna see a swing in the middle, and it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be
Speaking of rape dungeons, I've been listening to this other podcast about killers.
Oh, okay.
Can you guess which one I was listening to today?
The Toy Box Killer from Arizona.
No.
John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, John
I was actually
Wayne
thinking
Gacy.
that too. I don't even know why.
I mean, you guys are like the same size, and you both have that charisma, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I listened to a podcast about a famous murder in Utah, actually. For those of you who don't know, Paige is from Utah. The Hi-Fi murders.
Oh, no. The big one that like everyone remembers is Susan Powell. But that's because it kind of happened here in Utah and also kind of happened in Washington, I think it was.
No, well, like this one, so story time, boys and girls. So the American Hi-Fi murders, because there's a Air Force base up there near Ogden, isn't there?
Yeah, I think that one's Hill.
Yeah. So there's these two airmen that were gonna go rob the Hi-Fi store, and the Hi-Fi store had speakers and stuff like that. And so when they went in, they took these kids hostage in there, and they're kids, so their parents like, oh, where the fuck are they? So then the parents started showing up, and then next thing you know, they have them drinking Drano. I can't remember, beat the crap out of them with like a crowbar, I believe, and like just killed all these people except for like one person survived, I think. But I think it was like 5 people murdered in total.
Yeah. No, the Susan Powell murder. So Susan Powell married this fucking nutcase, and she was like super duper Mormon, and all she wanted to be was a housewife. Yeah. And so she married this fucking psychopath, and like he wouldn't let her drive anywhere. He wouldn't let her get a car. He was real reluctant to like let her work until they started suffering like financially. Like she would can and like they had their own little garden and they canned food and stuff. But like it was food for them to like eat. Like they wouldn't go to the grocery store, which isn't a big deal. But it wasn't like it wasn't like they were like on a big plot of land where they could have like a really diverse garden where they'd have like enough food to like sustain them.
We're living off cucumbers this year,
basically. And then there's this really busy road, and it's originally it was built with the intention of being like a service road for like service trucks and stuff and hauling trucks because it goes through like an industrial park. And there's like no sidewalks. They're just putting sidewalks in now because like the suburbs finally like breached up to it, you know. But because she didn't have a car and he wouldn't drive her anywhere, she'd ride her bike to go to work on this busy fucking road, and it's dangerous as shit. They never repair it because it just gets the hell beat out of it. And then one day he just said he was going to take the kids camping and took off, and nobody could get a hold of him. And then he showed up, and they're like, "Hey, Susan's been reported missing. What happened?" He's like, "I don't know." And he took the kids out camping, and like they didn't have any camping gear. It's like the middle of winter, had no clothes, like cold clothes, you know, no coats. And then the police searched his house, and they're like, "Yeah, a bunch of shit in there like was obviously cleaned, but like poorly cleaned. So like the couches and stuff, like carpet were like soaking wet. So he had shop fans going." Then he moved back to, it was either Washington or Oregon with his dad, who ended up being a pedophile. Like they found a bunch of child porn and shit on there. And like her dad was real weird too, because he like there's recordings of him like he recorded himself. Susan Powell didn't record him. He recorded himself like expressing his love to her and like asking her these weird fucking questions like, "I find you attractive. Could I sleep with you?" And we just tell you're like my son, your husband, like weird shit like that. And then finally a social worker went to drop off Steven, I think it was his name's kids to him in Washington or something like that. And she's like, as soon as he grabbed the kids, he went into the house, and she's like, I could smell gasoline, and the kids were like crying, and then the house went up in flames. And when they recovered it, it turns out like he killed the kids with an axe and set the house on fire and all this crazy shit. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, lady. But they never found her body. They think he took her out camping to one of the old mines they have out here, and then just burnt the shaft down, like because they have old timber shafts, like the braces.
Well, I was listening, and like John Wayne Gacy had so many. Usually they do it in 1 hour. They get everything down, but they had to do 4 separate podcasts there for it. And I guess like a quarter of his victims were from fucking Michigan. He just kept going from Michigan to Chicago, even though all these kids are going fucking missing. Because that was back in the day. I mean, because it was the 70s there. So like, just toss your kids on a bus, you know, send them over there to grandma and grandpa's. They'll make it.
Exactly. Well, and then I was listening to something crazy. There's some comedians that do I'm pretty sure it's them that brought it up, but there's some comedians that do a podcast called Small Town Murder, and they purposely go out of their way to find like tiny towns that have murders in them. But they were talking about they did a special podcast on these 3 separate serial killers that happened up along the Canadian border with the U.S., like along Michigan area, I think it was, or it was over in the Pacific Northwest. But they were talking about it, and they brought up the fact that a majority of prolific serial killers were either lived in the Pacific Northwest or were born up there. And so there's like this psychological theory that like if you're in a place that's cloudy and humid and rainy, you're more likely to have antisocial behaviors. And like not antisocial, like I don't like chatting with people, but like also like when people say antisocial, no. So a lot of people think when someone says antisocial, it means you don't like socializing with people. But like the actual like definition is like behaviors that are specifically the opposite of like social norms. So like people that are antisocial are incredibly aggressive or like very manic with their behaviors and emotions, you know. But I think like Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy, I'm trying to think.
Mike Millitello.
Exactly, he's from Michigan. But a lot of them like that Pacific Northwest, like Canadian, Northwest America area. I guess a whole bunch of like big serial killers that you hear about that like just tore across the country. We're all up there at some point, which is kind of weird. I'm trying to think of some more.
Yeah,
I fucking love the rain. I love cloudy, being dark outside.
That's because you never
He's
leave your
really
house.
good for clearing the evidence he has. It just washes away the footprints and the blood stains. And
Doof's just out there murdering people rampantly. Has no type. No one could ever type Doof because we all know
he edits the videos in a day.
I know, he's just a murder hobo.
People.
But after it rains everything and goes out there, the cops are like, man, this bear really tore this guy apart. Like, how do you know it was a bear? Like, well, look at these fucking footprints. What else would make these?
Oh, shit. Did you guys hear Eddie Van Halen died today?
I was going to mention that, yeah.
I had no
65.
idea.
Well, he's been battling cancer for a hot minute, though. Like, he already had part of his tongue removed because, what's that called? Oral cancer? I guess, since it was in his mouth there. But he kept smoking and whatnot, but 65.
I mean, once you
The
get
only
the
thing
cancer,
is, though...
quit.
Huh?
Oh, I said once you get the cancer, what's the point in quitting?
Well, I guess I went dormant for a few years and then came back.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Because, well, when they removed part of his tongue, I guess they thought they got it. But the thing is, though, now a bunch of the bands are going to be playing these shitty-ass Van Halen covers for the next year.
Like, if they do it right and it sounds good, then it sounds good. But normally it doesn't after it's been overplayed. Like,
Van Halen's such a fucking great band, though. And everybody in that band's so fucking talented. Especially fucking Eddie there. I play it kind of, but I'm not gonna put anything out because I'm not good enough to mimic it. Like I tried playing Panama today, and it sounded pretty rough. Doof, why does the color on your face keep changing? It's going from like white to red to blue, and
he installed gamer light.
Yeah.
I want to set some of that up, like just around the corners there, and then I want to set it up around the drum set there too.
That would be a bad idea.
I got some on the floor too, but I got so many fucking wires down there that you can't see them.
No, there's like a decent amount because like I use this TV stand here as
I got
like instead of just holding the TV there, since I have it mounted to the wall. I have all my old game systems and the Xbox and the surround sound, like main mixer box here, whatever you want to call it. Fucking Doof having a rave in his fucking room here.
Well, the controller is, I don't know if you can see that, but.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's one of the nice ones then.
Yeah. I think that one's the one that's on. Then you got the.
How much does that run you?
Actually, you remember, I don't know if you remember him or not, but Jason in the dorms at NCMC?
Nope.
I got him from him for like $15.
Oh, that ain't bad at all. How long of a strip is it?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like they're not strips, they're like these little glass. I guess they're strips, but they're glass, and they like stick together. and you put them together.
Oh, those are the
Yeah,
good ones.
So like one of these, like that. Like I can't bend it at all.
Mhm.
Oh,
It's got
so
like the
Yeah,
on each side. So you just plug it
yeah,
in.
and then you can connect them with
Yeah,
those.
so they're like, I don't know, that's like 8 inches maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm a guy, so it could be 6.
Oh, that was good. That was good there. No, I found a light to where I can plug it into my plug it in the computer there, and I can upload an image to it, and so I can have it like behind me where it'll shine the logo on the wall there
Okay.
every time I get a phone or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not 100% sure on how to set it up, and it's fucking expensive too. But especially with as small camera is, it's like I'm not gonna worry about it because I don't go full screen that much. But I don't see the fucking green screen anymore. I think I might do the actual background because like where I'm set up, like if I do PC gaming, the keyboard is like right here, the TV is right there in front of me. So I just need to find something right there, just toss it in front. The only thing is you're gonna have such a long shot behind me, and until I get the like guitars on the wall and the posters, it's gonna look bland as all hell.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, because the only reason we have the couch out right now is because I think we're watching a movie tonight.
So were you not able?
I think watch some Anchorman.
Were you not able to trick those old people into getting internet?
No, I haven't talked to anybody yet. Like right now, we gotta fill the propane because it's starting to get kind of chilly, and we're gonna need it. Well, we're using it right now.
So
There's
my
still some
heater
in
just
there, but
kicked
it's pretty
on
low.
my furnace 2 days ago for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's tile floor down here too, so
I
it's
don't
crazy
know
cold.
what your aver-
Yeah, so I'm gonna go buy.
I don't know
me
what
some
your
slippers
aversion to
here
tile
soon.
is, Mike.
I don't like tile. I like carpet because
It-
tile gets
dude,
cold.
My
It
uncle has heated floors in his house, tile floors, and
I don't make that
I
kind
know.
of money.
Oh my god, it's so great. So he heats his house through a wood stove. So he runs all the so he heats his water in the wood stove and it just runs through his floor.
I mean, it's cheaper. I mean, like I remember the wood stove we had. Well, at least my dad has now. He has to wake
Yeah,
up in the
it kinda
middle of the
sucks.
night and fill it up, and like the one we had when I was a kid, like this it got backed up somehow. There's like bad winter storm and it knocked the chimney, the little shitty one we had on the outside out, and all of a sudden like the whole house was just filled with black smoke. I was just like cleaning out my nose, and like the tissue was like solid black
Oh my
in my
goodness.
nose, and
Yeah.
I'm just happy we have a fucking thermostat, like, and I'm allowed to
Yeah.
touch
What do you
it.
have it set at?
That's the big thing.
Nice.
69.
Me too.
I don't know if it's set, so I think my roommate moves it when I don't.
Well, Doc moved in here, and I've had the furnace on like at night because it's been dropping down to like freezing almost the past couple weeks. And I went outside because I was giving like the trees like one last good watering before it freezes over, and I could hear like she was shouting at me, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And so like I kind of looked at the window and realized she'd had it cracked open, and the furnace had just been burning all day, and I was like, unfucking believable, because she's in the hottest room in the house, you know. And I was like, Jesus.
Is she in my old room? Then?
What one's your old room?
The one with the
We
bathroom.
put her in the storeroom.
You're in the storeroom.
I'm not in the store. Do you know the storeroom, the back room with all the shelves and whatnot next to the water heater?
Oh, that's not the storeroom. No, yeah, that's my old room.
No, she's in the store.
That has the
She's
bathroom.
in the storeroom. Other side of the bathroom.
Why?
Because I told her she couldn't have your room, Mike. You're welcome.
Good. I don't believe you, but
Well,
I saw her stream and there's a white wall.
obviously, she's not in the storeroom. That wouldn't have stood.
You should have put her in the storeroom. Because what if I want to move back?
Her parents were on board with it, but she was not having it.
I'm just saying, like, give it Give it like a solid within a year. She's gonna snap and just beat the shit out of him. We're gonna do something, and he's just gonna be covered in fucking bruises, black eyes, and she's got anger issues, and Paige doesn't know how to deal with that.
Yep. That's accurate. No, my dad was asking me if I wanted to start doing Krav Maga with him. I was like, you mean that crazy Israeli like martial arts? He's like, yeah, it'll be great. And I was like, you know what? If we do it together, I will definitely go and watch you. For people who don't know, my
Your dad's having a midlife crisis.
no, he's just been looking for something to do. Like, so he works outside all day, like digging holes and like yard work. And then when they're not doing that, he's like doing mechanic shit on like trucks and like heavy equipment because he runs a cemetery. But he's finally hit a point at the cemetery where like all the people that work for him that are full time, they're like, dude, just go sit in your office. Like, we have this covered. You don't need to come out here and do this stuff anymore. So now he's like, I need to fucking like do something. And I was like, I got you. Okay.
That makes the days go by slow.
Well, and then like he's really good about like all the financial like bookwork stuff for the cemetery. He's like, I don't have like we're so full. There's not really like a balancing to do anymore. He's like, we have, you know, a predicted amount of funerals. And he's like, and then every time that number updates, he's like, I make 2 changes in an Excel spreadsheet, and then that's the end of it for the week, you know, or like whenever they have that. He's like, there's not.
Yeah, I don't imagine that takes.
No. And so he's like, there's nothing for me to do. And he's like, I can't be productive at work the same way I used to be. It's like, that's kind of funny. But yeah, so he's decided that we're going to start doing Krav Maga together.
Hell, like he's getting old. Like, just relax. Just relax. Start drinking at work. Like, that's what I do.
I don't think we know anyone in my family. Like, we don't relax. Like, we're always. There's always something to be done, and we find it. You know what I mean?
Well, this next weekend, this coming weekend, we got to clean out the garage. There's some dead mice in there. And winter's coming, and I get to store my car in the garage, so.
Sorry, what is coming?
Because she's got a big old Jeep. Winter's coming. Winter is coming.
I'm so glad I stopped watching Game of Thrones at season 6.
God, don't get me fucking started on that.
Oh,
I watched one episode
Game of Thrones.
And
I was waiting for him to go off.
I watched like the season finale of the second to last season, and I had no idea what was going on. There's a guy with a red beard.
No, it started to go.
And that was it.
Some people say it started to go shitty about season 4, but I thought it was decent up until about season 6. Season 7 even was okay, but season 8 was just fucking terrible.
Well, so when I started watching Game of Thrones,
last season.
What?
So I heard a bunch of people were pissed off about the last season.
Oh yeah, it was bad.
A lot of people were real mad. I don't know what happened, but I've got a pretty good idea from the memes alone.
Yeah, fucking terrible. Oh, they set up this entire thing to where she's like this liberator, and she's got this kind heart. You're being real laggy right now, Mike.
You're not going to spoil anything for me. I'm not going to watch it. What? No.
Oh, okay. Now you're fine. Yeah, that's way better.
Oh, that's crazy good. Everything cleared up immediately.
That better?
That was like taking the magic pill in a sci-fi movie and like your chlamydia and gunshot wound just disappear.
So I think
yeah, I forget that.
Yeah, you just got to find the sweet spot here for the
I think there's a way you can tether your
I
phone
sometimes
too.
toss it in the
with
window,
like a, you have a USB-C to USB-A. Just your charging cable, basically plug it in the computer, and I think you can tether it that way, so you don't have to use Wi-Fi. Oh, you can probably use that on your desktop too.
Well, I think
You take your charging port You plug it into your
It's all
charging
over my
port,
head.
and you plug it into your
Like
computer.
I found out to
and then you go to the
get
same
the
spot that your
program.
fucking hotspot's at,
Yeah.
and it'll say like tether or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think the issue is because Mike's in the basement. He has to find the sweet spot for service for the hotspot to go out.
Yeah, I'm just talking about for his desktop.
Because like I called him like day one. I'm like why can't I pick up internet? He's like, oh, that doesn't have a Wi-Fi receiver in there. I'm like, oh, okay. Because I was kind of hoping just keep that one plugged in. So now I got to switch to HDMI when I'm watching Hulu or when I'm playing games. But I do need to download something though, because I can't plug my Xbox One controller into the PC and just have it work. There's a program I have to download apparently. So, but apparently,
So,
if you have internet,
Xbox
like,
has
always
Bluetooth, and I'm pretty
connected,
sure
it'll
that
automatically
computer
do it.
that you have has Bluetooth. You look up how to pair a Xbox.
That's
Do I
so
need to
over
send
my
you this
head. I have
Google
no
link
idea
again?
how any of that works.
Don't send him the link. It's not helpful. It just says click Google.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
but the
fine.
Xbox controller is
I'm
like
getting used
built
to
be
keyboard
compatible
now
with Windows
a little
10.
bit.
So you shouldn't have to download any programs.
Really? Well, suck a duck. I'm gonna have to play around with it. I don't have the motivation to do it right now. Today
We
was
had
a
training
shitty
today
day at
for like
work,
an hour and a half on some new
Oh,
system,
fuck.
and I'm
I don't
hoping
know.
that it makes things easier. But from the looks of it, the way we do things right now, it looks like it's going to make shit so much longer.
Of course. Dude, like all this fucking medical billing crap, it makes no damn sense. And especially with COVID, nothing gets approved. I just get angry patients calling because they don't want to do their job for setting shit up with their insurance.
Let
like
me
they're
shit all
supposed
over
to.
you.
And it's like, blah! So I just get, yeah, like I got yelled at about something that happened before I even got hired on. And try explaining to him, I'm like, I don't know what this person did. I'll try my best to help you right now, but I have no idea what this person did.
They really throw that out there. How the Lions horrible. What?
Yeah. Yeah. The higher ups never say it.
They just
but
throw it out there like nobody
lower
knows.
ranks always do.
You go, cool, dude. I was a corporal. What are we gonna do now?
Yeah. I would if I could. Like I'd know I'd get yelled at. I'm only allowed to throw my
Yeah,
rank when
that
I'm
doesn't
calling
work.
the VA to get shit done.
You tell
I
them you were a
lie.
gunny. You've got the
I
look
tell him
for
I
it.
was a gunny. Yeah, I know. Oh, I look like that. I look like a shitbag that got out of the gunny and like early retirement.
What is it?
And
How'd that work? It was like at 15 years you could like retire, but you only got like 70% of your benefits or whatever it was.
yeah, like I was just so fucking ready. Like fuck the benefit. I mean, I don't use any of my benefits. I use the education there for a little bit, and that's it. And I play the homeless
Fuck, dude.
veteran card.
No,
every time I wanna move. That's about it. But my roommate now is totally awesome.
No, that's no, dude.
Yeah,
So I had this
shit,
one gunny, and he was coming up to his 20-year mark to retire. And the unit we were at was so fucking bad. He was at like 19 and a half. He's
Mhm.
like, I think I'm going to submit my retirement stuff so I can get out earlier. Because his EAS was like at the 21-year mark for his contracts or whatever. And he's like, I think I'm just going to submit a package so I can get out like January 2020. And I was, or not 2020, but like January, his 20th year. And I was like, fucking go for it, gunny. He's like, but if I wait 6 more months and then put in my retirement package, he's like, I will get all of my benefits instead of like 70% or whatever. And I was like, oh, Gunny, that's rough. Because every day.
That's the thing.
So
you've already done so long.
The issue was
like,
the unit kept threatening to send him
stick it
to
out.
court-martial for an admin investigation into. So like it was like the last year I was there, like, or that he was going to be there, kind of a thing. They moved him into a building never done before because.
Mhm.
The way my job worked, you had to have like a certain rank, hold a certain billet or whatever it was, you know? And so they just put him there, and so he was basically trying to go through and like unfuck everything that had happened for I think it was like the last 8 years. And so like every day or like every week, I mean, they would show up and ask him like, "What have you fixed?" And he's like, "None of this. Like, do you know how long it takes to track down one serial number?" And they're like, "No." And he's like, "A long time, like several days, just to find out like a possible like this is what happened." And they're like, "Well, you need to get this whole sheet figured out." And there was like 350 items on there that he had to like justify basically. And like the next 4 months,
extension.
It wasn't like an extension thing. Like it was a hard date. Like the auditors are showing up like this day in March specifically, and he's like, "There's no way we're gonna make it."
Better give me a lot
But
more
yeah,
people.
and so it was just funny because like he'd come in and they just like yell at him, and then he'd come over to like, and he'd be super pissed off. He'd come over and he'd be like, "Paige," and he'd start yelling, and he'd slow down because he was a super mellow guy, unless like he was getting yelled at and he'd get kind of flustered, you know. But he'd come over and he'd be real mad and everything, and then he'd sort of be like, "I didn't mean to yell at you." And I was like, "Gunny, no, I get it. Like, let's get this done. Yell at me. Let me know what's going on. I will fucking." So for like, I felt bad for him because he was a really nice guy, and I was like, "You don't deserve this. Like, you've worked so much harder and should be in charge of so many different things, you know." And so, I went through. So like, I was working like 18-hour days. So like Monday, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday. I was working like 18 hours, just going through finding all these serial numbers for him, like trying to help him out, like work out all these spreadsheets. But now he's like in charge of I think it's Amazon or it's like Amazon or FedEx or something, but he's got like a 300 vehicle fleet that he's in charge of. And he's like, "This is so much easier because everyone does their job because they're getting paid the right amount." And I was like, "That sounds nice." And he's like, "Yeah, there's like 30 vehicles that I have to worry about at one time."
No, this job is legit the hardest job I've had, just to not get fired. Like I had my performance review last week. No, this week. End of last week. And I got like exceeded expectations. I'm like, "You obviously don't know what I'm doing because you would not mark that box if you saw my computer. I have no idea." Like, we've spent the last month fixing shit I fucked up for the last week. Like, but no, they just fired. Excuse me, they just fired my boss though. So they lost so much money during COVID. They're going through and firing all the higher up people. People are getting fired right before their retirement dates. Like, they're getting severance packages, but nothing in comparison to fucking retirement.
Like the severance package looks good short term, but long term, that's nothing.
Yeah, you better hope you die soon. I'm gonna go out and start making out with random people that have the COVID then.
You know, but apparently now nobody's dying from it. We already culled the weakest from the herd.
That's what we needed.
Dwight Schrute was right all along.
I could have fucking told you that before all this. The man's a fucking genius. Some of the shit he takes a little too far, but in hindsight, he's got everything right, except for beets are fucking nasty.
Beets all right. I like pickled beets, but I don't like any other kind.
Nice fucking red beets. Oh my god, good shit.
Exactly.
I fucking hate beets. And then the beet juice just dyes the shit out of everything.
That's the best part.
Just like Doof.
No, it's not. That's the worst part. As his face turns red.
One might even say his face turned beet red.
Oh!
All right, Doof, let's get the laugh track and the You don't have that loaded up? Where's my fucking soundboard, boys? I'm not doing it because I can't remember any of the key... What the key maps, the key commands? What do you call those when you have on your keyboard buttons that you press and it does I don't know.
No, I thought they were called like...
You can do hotkeys, macros, whatever you want to call them.
Hotkeys. Thank you. Hot strokes. Hotkeys.
Mike's out here in a fucking bikini just typing away like, "You like these hot strokes?" Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, please fucking stop, dude. At least put the clothes on.
No, dude, I'm super excited to start streaming again. I miss it like crazy. I miss it so fucking much. And dude, we're getting listeners from another country now. We can add another one to the list.
Oh, what country?
Switzerland.
Really?
Dude, so Switzerland makes this weird lemonade. Like, it's like lemonade with honey, and it's so crazy. I can't even explain like the taste or the flavor. or anything, but it's called Grena, and it is fucking delicious.
I'm willing to give it a shot.
Oh,
Dude, look up that Granite stuff and see how much it is to order it online. Just get me like a gallon jug of it.
It's like Grena. I don't know. I'd have to go look at the glass to let you know exactly how it's spelled.
Oh, Doof, I had another question for you too.
Yeah.
Can you set up a direct voicemail for people to call into and leave messages, and then like at the end of each podcast we can listen to it? If that makes
We'll
sense,
figure it out.
without setting up an actual phone line, you know.
Probably. There's always ways around everything.
Yeah, of course. And that's why I asked you. You're the man. You know these things. And then we should set up a PO box too. I would say Paige should do it, but Paige is just gonna be the one getting shit, and he's not the star. He's like my Robin. I'm an old like Doof's Batman, Paige is Robin, I'm Alfred, and
What the fuck? You're not even the star of your own podcast, your own stream. Fucking Doof it. Well, you know,
you get tucked to the corner, fucking Alfred.
damn you, sir.
literally everything about Doof explains Alfred. He's old. He's bitter. He only had like 4 lines in anything. And they're all like divine wisdom. I mean, not to like the world, but to us, it is like we'll be sitting here arguing.
I'm trying to be a better person, and I thought I'd give him some of the love there. I'm trying this better person stuff, and it's really hard. It's really difficult.
Fucking stupid.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. This Swiss lemonade is all I could find.
He's like, I'm obviously fucking bad.
Every time I try to find Grenda or whatever it is, Granada or whatever, this comes up with this protein work that's like Swiss.
Granada.
Let me find the glass. I know it's in my corner.
Yeah, I'm searching for this stuff.
Doc.
All I could find is this fucking pre-workout protein stuff, Swiss grenade.
Try Ravella. Try Ravella. All right, RIEA LLA.
It auto-corrects to Rihanna.
Oh, it's supposed to rain.
What?
I'd like to order some of that.
You
please.
said nothing came up for it?
How do you spell it again?
RIVALLA.
Oh, B. Oh, that's easy. Oh, hey, look at that.
Riala.
Soft drink from Switzerland.
I'm just.
It's so good.
Oh, that's so gross.
What?
Oh. Is there a bunch of shit sitting in the bottom of it?
So it's produced from milk whey. I don't know if you know what whey is, but whey is like the leftover
whey protein.
It's the leftover stuff from curdled cheese or curdled milk when they make cheese.
It's basically cheese soda, and it's fucking delicious. I have no idea.
Sounds terrible.
Dude,
like what you said sounded good.
That was the way it was explained to me. And like that's what it tastes like. It tastes nothing like cheese. It's so fucking good. Dude, will you look up to see if there's a place to order Ravella?
I thought that's what he was doing. Dude, holy shit.
Yeah,
this is the first time I've had a post almost hit 100 fucking likes. Like, I'm not a very sociable person.
On what?
On Facebook.
Mike had a post that almost hit 100 likes.
I did.
Oh. Everybody calm down. We basically are best friends with a celebrity.
No, I'm sitting at 97 right now.
So,
Kat even liked it, but Kat likes everything I post, though. Even though she doesn't watch anything.
Is this it?
Let's see.
It's got the right color, but I don't know if that's the bottle.
Fucking Pine Sol or something. That looks like a floor cleaner. Go to images so that he can see what it looks like.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this is it. Yeah. The first Swiss drink.
It's not whey leftovers. It's milk serum.
It sounds even worse. That sounds disgusting. What's whey?
Yeah,
It
see, whey is the liquid
scrambled-
remaining after the milk has been curdled and strained. Milk
It
juice.
looks like scrambled eggs before you cook it. But if you
It's
left
milk
it sit
juice.
out for a couple days,
No, dude. That looks like
it's lemon pudding. It looks
oh,
like
that's
fucking lemon
wait,
pudding.
That looks just like. That's probably why they called it Swiss lemonade. Because it wasn't someone from
disgusting.
Switzerland. No, like, so when I had it the first time, I was in Sweden and some German guys were explaining it to me, and they're like, it's basically Swiss lemonade. And I was like, dude, that sounds amazing. And then I had it, and I was like, this is fucking tits, dude. It was so good. I can't even explain to you how good it was.
Hey, Doof, if you screen share and you can make it so we hear the audio, will that be recorded also? Like for the podcast? If you screen share and
Might.
hear the audio? Can you pull up this video Paige was talking to me about this new Vin Diesel song?
Oh, dude, no, it's so bad.
Like he's got money and I just
Feel like
assume
I
he's got
do?
nothing else to do. What?
Feel like I do.
I don't know, you gotta ask Paige.
I didn't get what the song name was. I was, what was it?
I know, I hope it's it. I hope it's it.
Oh, maybe. This
I'm a
looks
kid.
like.
Oh, we're gonna have to go through an
Oh
ad.
my god, bitch. Get your kids under control. Shut the fuck up. Why are you out of the kitchen?
More often.
What's up?
I was yelling at the bitch in the ad.
Oh,
I love it.
We could
Alright.
mute the ad too. That's always a possibility. But I know the guy.
It's all
I'm not
good.
gonna
We're sponsored by Walmart.
Vin Diesel, who actually has a new single.
Our
dropping-
friend Vin Diesel. New single?
I am so honored to be able to take from
Make it full screen.
because you, since you first one idol, you somehow maintained your I'm blessed. But I would normally be on a movie set. As you know, that's not possible. I've had another creative outlet, another way to show you or share with you my heart. And to that end, one of the people that first believed in me was Kygo. So I am now going to debut the first song on Kygo's label. Feels like I did. I hope you like it.
All right, well,
That was a creepy message.
All my guests in our
isn't that even the fucking song?
Sabrina Carpenter, Miss
Oh.
Wow, dude, you didn't even put this song.
like I do.
Oh, I think here it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I just heard that he made like actual music, and I was like, "There's no fucking way that he went from
Well,
that terrible
it's
karaoke."
auto-tuned beyond belief.
Yeah, that is true. They probably fixed everything, and they're like, "You know what? Let's just get someone else to sing it and say it was him."
Yeah. That's why it's on the Kelly Clarkson show. It was really her singing in her lowest
Oh,
register.
exactly. She was just
I don't
dropping.
care what you guys say. Kelly Clarkson can fucking sing.
I'm not saying that she can.
Oh, but you guys want to hear some music in the future with minimal auto tune? I'm not going to say none because that's a dirty lie. hopefully sometime early next year, I should have an album dropping.
Like
And
a
if you
full
guys
album?
listen to the podcast, you'll find out. That's what it's sounding like right now. Right now, it's just the drummer and I. We have a bassist and another guitarist auditioning, and it sounds like yours truly gets to stay on vocals. So I'm doing online vocal lessons.
Right on.
Okay.
I can see you doing.
Me.
I think personally, with some of your songs, I think it'd sound better if you didn't try and hit that perfect pitch and you kind of left it that. I think it's scratchy is the word element I'm looking for, like with your voice when you're singing. Does that make sense?
Oh, the rasp, yeah.
Yeah.
I take a lot of my inspiration from drunk cats in the alley for the sound that I'm going for.
This next one is dumpster fuck. Mike comes out just boom.
And that's it. That's the whole song. Like those old punk bands where they're like 3 seconds long.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
Oh no.
I'm super
You
excited.
could have alley cat fever, and it's just about two cats fucking or fighting, and you're trying to figure out what it is.
the whole album's already written.
Mike's just chilling outside with one of those the little mics, the high performance mics for like sound editing, like creating sounds. You know what I'm talking about? The little portable one.
Yeah.
Mike could just be sitting out in the alleyway watching two cats fuck, like holding it up real close while they just sit there
Like-
going at it. And that's just gonna be the whole track with some drum played behind it, some like hardcore riffs. So it's gonna be this beautiful instrumental intro and everything, you know, like a 2-minute intro that's unnecessary beyond belief. And then immediately afterwards it goes in this hardcore progression and two cats just fucking violently going at it in a dumpster while a raccoon watches and some crows bet on who's finishing first.
It sounds like a Bjork album. Everything is music. All the sounds of the zipper on my blouse is the sound of the music of the Ireland hills. You look at Bjork shit. She's fucking crazy. Like not Yoko Ono crazy, but
A stable crazy, like not gonna kill my husband theoretically, and then steal a whole bunch of shit from her son or from his son that's not my actual son.
Have you guys heard her sing? Doof, can you pull up a video of that? We're gonna have a lot of videos for you guys today. Doof, pull up a video of Yoko Ono singing
Who'd she do the thing with when John Lennon was playing with
with Chuck Berry. He was pissed. Like
Yeah.
these evil looks.
Yeah.
She was just supposed to play the tambourine, and the mic for her to pick up her tambourine, she grabbed it and started making a noise that she calls singing into it. There you go. Look that up. John Lennon, Chuck Berry, Yoko Ono.
Is that the one where she where John Lennon was playing like up against the thing and then she walks up and goes, is it that the one? Is that the fucking one? And then you see the dude that's playing the guitar or he's like doing the lead vocal and he like looks over side-eyed.
Yeah.
So fucking hot. Oh my god. That shit. I
I'm
fucking
telling you, man.
died. I've watched
Oh.
that so many times in my life. Beyond
Yes, this
belief.
is it. This is it. This is fucking it. Make it full screen, buddy. Oh my god, he gets mad. Oh, I gotta move my phone.
Oh, distance information. Give me that penalty. Try to find a party. Try to get in touch with me. Not leave a number. I know who they can call. Just took the message and they wrote it off. Help me information.
All right, so just cut to the last like minute.
The only one who is
Gotta go back.
to remember.
I think she did it once, but
She does it a lot more.
Yeah, go back to like
like right here. Hear the background? Yeah.
It's fucking terrible. No, my thing couldn't handle watching the video there. And then my phone vibrated. Like, ah. Yeah, I think it might be a warning. Like, hey, you're running out of shit.
Probably.
As he roll. Dude, I cannot. There's one where it's like high def. If you look up the Bill Burr thing talking about it, it shows like high definition, and he side eyes this bitch so fucking hard. Like, what in the hell? Because the first time she does it, I don't think Chuck Berry realized like, oh, that's her doing it. I think he thought it was like something with the amps or whatever. Because he like looks over, kind of like weird, and sees her, and he's like, what the fuck is this bitch doing?
No, John Lennon got crazy pissed because one of his idols he looked up to was Chuck Berry, who he's playing with. And like all of a sudden his fucking woman there starts freaking out. And that's just how she sings. She's got to be the center of fucking attention, but she doesn't have enough fucking talent for it. Like,
Well, I
you
read
married to
something-
fucking John Lennon. He's like one of the greatest like songwriters of all time. You're jammed with Chuck Berry, like one of the founders of fucking rockabilly, and you think you have fucking center stage? Bitch, please.
No. Well, I read something that John Lennon wrote a whole bunch of letters to his son before he passed away and everything. And he left him at the house or whatever. And Yoko Ono was auctioning off a whole bunch of shit from John Lennon to like make money, you know, because she's a greedy whore. And her son asked to have the letters and didn't want them auctioned off. And she's like, well, if you want them, then you're going to have to pay for whatever to get them from the auction. And he's like, fucking what? So he had to go and pay, like, I'm not sure the amount of money, but he had to go to the actual auction, bid at the auction for the letters from his dad to him. Because she's a feckless whore. Just an absolute.
Well, like, she's his actual mom, too, isn't she?
I don't know 100%.
I'm pretty sure. Like,
well, like I think so, but also I don't think he looks a whole lot like her, too.
dude,
But then
look
her
it
dad
up.
might have some real dominant genes.
Oh, no, dude. He looks just like his dad. Same with
Yeah.
George Harrison's son. George Harrison looks like a young, like, spot on fucking George Harrison.
Yeah, anyone that looks exactly like their dad, I mean, they go, you don't have a lot of your mom in you, like, if any, because you probably weren't in your mom, but okay. You know what I mean?
I made
I'd
you
rather
this
get
dick.
you.
You fermented in this dick, and I shot you out of this dick.
You talking about Sean Lennon?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, she's his mom, apparently. Well, according to Wikipedia. I mean,
It must be true.
the internet says it's true.
I've never heard a lie from the internet. I've been putting sugar in my gas to make it burn hotter for years now.
Dude, I have so many things according to WebMD. Like, came from the internet, though. It's gotta be true, man. I'm dead.
The internet said that I'd beat cancer, so I'm pretty confident that I can't be killed.
No, dude. Like this morning, I had connectivity issues, and I've overcome that in my life, and now we're here.
Good for you, Mike. I'm very happy.
Thank you. Damn, this is going pretty good, pretty well. We talked about some serial killers. We talked about Mormons. We talked about Yoko Ono.
Oh!
So, scrambled
Speaking
egg
of Mormons-
gunk.
Speaking of Mormons, I saw the funniest fucking video with missionaries, and it took me a minute to catch it because I wasn't really paying attention, and then I watched it again. So there's this video. It's just a dirt road, like a country road with ranch sides on both, like branch fields on both sides, cattle.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just this white service truck that's parked, and his dad holding this kid in front of the service truck, and this kid is death gripping the shit out of it. It's not a rattlesnake, but it's bigger than a garter snake. It was some kind of viper, you know? And the kid's like maybe like tops like 6 years old, just has no clue what's going on. No shirt, the like shitty, like cheap $10 kids jeans, and he's just death gripping this fucking snake. And so the dad's like, whoa, let go, let go, let go. And then you can hear two other guys like, come on, here, hand it to me, hand it to me, hand it to me. And so some dude reaches out, grabs a snake, and fucking yeets that bitch just out into the field, you know? And then, like, the camera pans. It was two fucking missionaries that were driving out to an empty farmstead to go give gospel lessons that fucking yeeted this snake from a boy that was like, what? I caught it. It's fucking mine. And you know from the country folk that live out where these things are, the child grabbed it because he has no concept of fear of animals. Like, he has seen some shit, and he is 6 years old. You know what I mean? Like, he just was like death grip. Like, he was death gripping the snake so hard, the snake was trying to hit the ground and go. Huh?
Sit back, bud. You're getting a little loud. Sit back. You're getting antsy.
Oh,
You're blowing up the speakers.
No, this fucking kid was death gripping this snake and this, like, by the tail. Like, the snake easily could have bit this kid, but he was death gripping it so hard and so casually. The snake's like, I need to get the fuck out of here. Like, when the dude yeeted it, the snake's like, thank you, Jesus. I'm glad you sent your missionaries. Oh my god. It was so fucking funny. And, like, the best part, too, is so these missionaries are in, like, nice suit clothes, but because they're out, like, in this country area, they have fucking work boots on instead of, like, dress shoes. The bottom, like, 2 inches of their suit pants, they're just all dusted. Like, that real nice, like, classy dusted where it's, like, stained in there. It's not like a wet stain. It's just, like, a casual stain. Where it's never coming out, but it doesn't look like it got wet and muddy. It just is dusted. Oh, my God. I fucking died.
Oh, hey, Doof, what are you and Kat doing this weekend?
Nothing.
You guys should come down here.
Well, that's going to be a problem.
Why?
Katie's in Texas.
She's still going to be in Texas?
Yeah, she's going to be there till like the 28th.
Fuck
What's
it,
she
you
doing
come
in
then,
town?
dude. We'll have a bro weekend. I got an extra bed here set up for you. It's queen.
Boys.
Nobody's even slept on it, man. Like, brand fucking new. And I just did laundry for all the sheets and blankets there, so it's gonna be fresh like a meadow.
Clean sheet day?
Yeah.
Clean sheet day.
Clean sheet day, yeah.
Oh, wait, Mike, I have a question. Did you take your bed with you when you moved? Like, do you have a mattress and all that?
No, I bought one. Why?
Oh, because I was going to see if you wanted this one behind me.
Just a random. What size is it?
It's
that
the one that
twin?
you have when you were living here.
No, dude, I'm good. I upgraded. I got a queen now.
Oh, hell yeah, buddy.
Well,
No,
I bought a bed, but I don't use it anymore. So, well, I don't ever
Well,
use it. So,
Yeah, well, I've been trying to get rid of this fucking mattress, but all the places that do, like, donations and stuff, they need the tag, like, to still be on it so they can verify
I
it.
ripped the tag off.
Yeah.
Day one of getting it, I ripped the tag because I'm a felon.
Well, I showed up to the DI and I was like, hey, I've got this mattress. They're like, all right, well, let's take a look at the tag. And I was like, cool, I think it's on the other end. I must have loaded it backwards. Like, oh, that's fine. So they helped me pull the mattress out of my truck, flipped it around, and they looked at it like, there's no tag. And I was like, fucking what, ma'am? So I was sitting there, like, trying to, like, talk to this lady into taking this mattress. And she's like, sorry, like, 100% we cannot accept this mattress because it's a hazard without the tag. Like, a biohazard without the tag. And I was like, how the fuck does that make any sense? And she's like, I don't know. And I was like, I can see 2 in the warehouse with tags that are yellow. And I was like, I've never seen a yellow mattress in my life. And she's like, well, that's just the color they are. And I was like, mattresses don't have the circle yellow and then the rest this white color. That's not how it works, lady.
It's an aftermarket mattress.
Exactly. And she's like, you can try and take it to the Salvation Army. And I was like, all right. So I pulled up the Salvation Army, and they just shook their head as I pulled up. And I was like, you're not going to take this? And they're like, unless you've got anything else there, we're not taking that mattress. And I was like, right on. And I just left. And then Hayden borrowed my truck. And so first he showed up with his girlfriend and then some other girl. I think it's one of the, like the wife of the guy he's living with or whatever. And I was like, hey, do you guys want a bed set? Like, it has the mattress, the frame, the whole thing. And they're like, oh, man, we just got, like, a new mattress, got a new bed set and everything. And like, I wish we knew, like, a week before. And I was like, yeah, I wish I'd, like, called someone a week before. I was like, do you know anyone that might want it? And like, we don't know. We'll double check. And I was like, please let me know because I don't want to cut this fucking mattress apart to throw it away. at all because it's
There
brand
might
new.
be
Baby.
some money in there, man. I didn't use the bank that much.
Yeah. Well,
Put
like
that money where it belongs, in my mattress.
exactly. So far, I've only found farts in there. It smells like butthole, and so I don't
Yeah,
spend a lot. Of
It's
I don't
'cause
spend a lot of time in the room.
I didn't like cleaning the sheet, so I just slept on it naked. Blast, and it's the hottest room there, so
Yeah, he was blasting desert farts in this bad boy.
yeah, it was good. Fucking Doof time. But no, dude, you should come down here, dude. Bring the VR, dude. We'll have this whole area here set up, and I got the drums. We'll get you on some drums, and we got the old. We'll play some Mario Party. And...
Yeah, dude,
Sorry,
go
Paige.
for
I
it.
would invite you, but you're kind of far
I live
away.
in Utah,
Yeah,
too far away.
exactly.
It's okay, buddy. One day I'm gonna build Casa de la Streamo team. Oh
In Michigan.
no, in Utah, but I'm gonna pick
no.
a cold place. I'm gonna pick a cold place next to a lake. Fine. I guess I'll build my fucking cabin lodge thing. I'm gonna drop plants too. Just you wait. I'm gonna drop
How
plants.
about Colorado? I'll do Colorado.
Colorado? All right, deal. Shake on it.
What about Doof?
Doof's obviously invited, but he has no say.
What
in
about
whoever-
Cat?
Doof, are you cool with Colorado?
Sure.
All right,
But I'm just
Everybody-
saying, Cat's coming with him, right?
I'm aware. That's fine.
All right, and
Well,
then
then
if
we
I
get
come,
good.
Emily's coming with me too. So
That's fine.
okay, are you gonna bring Doc? Because I'm pretty sure Duke's gonna die night one, and then we're gonna have to say Orange is sus.
No, I'll just bring. I'll bring this new lady I've met and see how that goes. She's been.
Is she
pretty good
homeless?
so far. Huh?
Is this one homeless?
No, she's not homeless. She's not the gas station attendant. So don't worry about that.
Oh, this one's got a job.
Yeah, dude, she's like full employed by the federal government, like 100% on point.
Did you say he?
She.
Oh, I'm just saying. If I would think any three of us are gay, I'd guess Paige first.
It's because I'm the best looking.
No, well, that and your lack of a beard. It's
It's not, down here it grows fine.
That's
sort
not
of.
good.
Mostly just the stuff that grew up here and then curled back down.
you don't know how beards work, do you?
No. Well, like, so it looks not as bad, like when I turn my side, like, but then when I go like this, it disappears because it's all blonde hairs. Like, you can see this is just
Dye
skin
it.
colored hair right here.
Diet, man.
Huh?
Diet.
Diet?
Yeah.
I don't think it would look good because it's, Like, not
I used to
thick
dye
hair.
mine.
yeah, but yours is thick. Like, if I dyed the top of my hair one color, it would look okay because there's a lot of hair, right? Like, it's thick, it's full. But down here, this is more terminally ill cat, so it's super patchy because, like, there's hair, and then this right here is no hair. Like, where I'm running my finger, no hair. All this is
Every time you said hair was
skin-colored
one strand of hair. Every time you said hair is
Oh.
one strand of hair.
Yeah, I was counting wrong. No, the reason why like it doesn't look as good is because that's skin colored hair, which is the most disgusting beard color ever. And it's not like thick where you notice. Like if it was thick skin colored hair, I'd be like, all right, I'm never growing out facial hair.
See, like I don't even have a light shining on me, and you can obviously tell I got a decent sized beard. Doof,
Yeah.
Doof has a good beard, but he keeps his trim there. And it's about time for me to go to the barber, but I have a guy here that's pretty good about just getting the stragglers there. So
Yeah,
Doof, look up what's his fucking name? John? No.
C. Riley.
No, not John C. Riley.
Oh, okay.
Petrucci. John Petrucci. And this is the style of beard I want. If I could have the luscious locks too, but and then go ahead and screen
Well,
share that so that Paige can see a real man's beard.
Hang on.
He's
Well,
looking for the glamour shot.
If this was like 1840 to like 1880, I could grow an
Right.
amazing cowboy beard. Ooh, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Oh, click on that one with sunglasses on the bottom leftish. Look at that fucking make that full screen. Look at that fucking classy gentleman right there. Oh,
That's
even better. Like
that is pretty solid. I can get on board with that. I'd be all right with that.
Yeah, if you could. All right, Doof. Good job. Good job, Doof. No, I think that's a good spot to end there on some beard envy.
Wait, no, I want to go. Doof, look up cowboy mustaches, please.
Oh. He means Sam Elliott. I love how Paige is like, oh, there's no video? Hell yeah, I can just drink right out of the can now.
Oh, fuck yeah, buddy. I was tired of that fucking mason jar. I hate that shit. For our listeners at home and not YouTube, but anytime you see me with a mason jar, it's fucking liquor. All right. Try. Wait, hold on. I'm looking through them. But some of these I could pull off real well. Try
above Ron Swanson. Right above Ron Swanson. Right to the left of Ron Swanson. That's Sam Elliott.
Yeah, I know Sam.
Every fucking photo above that.
Try cowboy goatee.
Okay. First of all, here's how I feel about if you only have a mustache, you're a pedophile.
It depends on the kind of mustache. Like, scroll down a little bit, real quick. So, stop. Top right on what you're showing us, the mannequin. No, not that one. That one. If you have that and you wear like the fancy suit vest, you're obviously a like a Midwest or a Wild West villain.
John Wayne Gacy had only a mustache.
Yeah, well, I'm not talking about these. Okay, go do cowboy goatee. Cowboy goatee.
Come here, Odie.
Come here, boy.
Let's see here. No, not that. Oh, this guy right here, the cowboy hat. All the way to the right.
Cowboy hat.
Sorry, it didn't register. I didn't look at any other picture. I just saw this one. Old dude, the second row, all the way to the right.
Odie.
It's a close up. No, not him. Oh, whoa, that's red shit. Oh no. Close that one,
dude. Nobody can see this, so they're just hearing you boss around Doof.
Yeah, well, they're gonna hear how great I am at commands. So the guy just to the left of what you pick.
That or this?
That. I can do one of these really well. I could do one of these clean. I could do that.
Thank you.
Oh, so Doof. Right. Oh my god. That's what veganism does to just everything good and wholesome in life. Makes it fucking disgusting. Jesus. See, and then even this guy with the slick back hair, the brown haired dude, with no hat. Yeah, that helped you narrow it down, I know, with the wood walls. Yeah, I could grow one of these.
That's James really Bond. Good.
Oh, is that really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the pussy James Bond that never got hit in his fucking life. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, I do have to wrap it up, though. I got plans tonight.
All right, bud. You have a great night. It was great doing the podcast with you. Do you want me to shout you guys' socials out real quick for you before Mike ends us off?
Go ahead, bud.
All right. So you can find Doofenshmirtz on Twitter at Doof, well, D_oof. You can find me on Twitter at the Don Bird. Mike, you can find him on YouTube at Millitello. You can find him on Instagram at Millitello2. Wait, no, that's Twitter. You can find Mike on Twitter at Millitello2. You can find Mike on Twitter at just Millitello. You can join the Discord, TTV, Millitello. We don't have the Twitch going right now, but if you want to follow until we get there, you can go. It's just Millitello. Let's see. What else am I missing here? Facebook, Millitello.tv, I believe, right? Millitello.tv. No, that's the Instagram.
You got all the names right. You're just fucking them up.
Dude, I'm so fucking like there. Let's see here. I don't want to give out my Instagram because I mean, there's like 8 posts, and you guys don't need to see that. Doof, I don't even know if you have an Instagram. If you did, I'd be sending you the hottest fucking memes all day.
I do.
Okay, well, I'm going to get that after this. But anyone who's listening, TTV, Tango Tango Victor, Millitello, the Discord, spicy fucking memes. I haven't done like a meme dump in a minute, but like I've been saving up my load. Like I just want to fucking dump them all at once. And they are fucking hot, all right? Let me tell you what's going on here. We're talking about like arch back all the way down, devil pose, you're going to get me pregnant, hot, spicy meme, all right? So come take a look. Some of them you won't get. Ask questions. There's a lot of oil filter jokes. You won't get it at first, but the ATF definitely does, and that's what makes us real happy to be here. All right.
Don't worry,
thanks
everybody.
for stopping by. The podcast, obviously, you can find this on any major platform except for Apple. They haven't approved us. They told us to get fucked and get bent, so fuck them until that happens. Be sure to share this with all your friends. It's great. We love having you. I've been sexy. He's been Millitello. You guys have done great.
Whoa! You can't just take my fucking catchphrase. Okay, I worked hard on that one.
It took them all about 8 to put those words together and go, that sounds about right. People believe that I say that a lot.
No, fucking A. But if you guys do want to check any of that out, a bunch of it's gonna be in the link to however you guys are listening to this. Doof's gonna go ahead and get that link to the Discord, get that page, toss it on into the podcast. Thank you everybody for stopping by. We do appreciate all the love and support, and as always, you guys been sexy. I've been Millitello. Till next time, we'll see you guys later.